It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Thursday morning. How are you doing? It's a beautiful Thursday morning, and I'm so super duper excited and grateful unto God for the amazing, priceless, beautiful gift of life that God has blessed you and I, this great day with. And I hope that you woke up this morning feeling blessed, feeling excited, feeling ready to win again, because you are a winner, you're a go-getter, and there's nothing that can stop you. Only you can stop yourself. And I know that you will never want to stop yourself, no matter what the situation is. This morning, I came here to speak to you, to the you who have allowed your guards down, to the you who have allowed people to see you that you no longer mean anything. Listen, let me tell you something, right? For the fact that someone left you does not mean that you are worthless, or that you don't have value, or that you are nothing to be reckoned with. You know who you are, and you know your worth, and you know how amazing you are, and you know how beautiful you are. For the fact that they left you, it did not change the way that you were created from the beginning. Listen to me. If they left you, that was their loss, and that was not yours. If they left you, that was their disappointment and not your disappointment. You must understand that the bad must give room for the good to come in. So most of the times, the people who are usually around spaces are not the people who are meant to occupy that space. Now, sometimes divinely, God makes them to be caputed, or makes them to be uprooted, so that the right thing that is meant to be occupying that space that they have been occupying illegally can have their way and come to occupy where they are meant to be occupying. Did someone abandon you? No. The only time that you can prove them wrong is by you not staying down. If anyone have ever abandoned you, you have to look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that, yes, I was abandoned, but I will not stay abandoned. You must learn to embrace yourself. You must learn to pick back yourself up. You must learn to talk to yourself in the way that only you will feel it. Because let me tell you something, right? There is a certain truth that only you can tell yourself, and until you tell yourself that truth, it doesn't matter what anybody is saying to you. Usually they don't make sense. You know why? Because you are the only one that knows yourself to the extent that you know yourself. Listen, if for instance I come tell you that, do you know that you're a great person? Do you know that you've got great potentials? Do you know that you're a star? Do you know that you are this? I am just talking based on what I have seen in you, right? But now, you are the content. Do you believe that you are a star? Do you see yourself having greatness inside of you? Do you see yourself having potentials in the inside of you? Do you see yourself being different from every other person? Until you begin to realize that this is how amazing and great you are. No matter what anybody says to you, it's as if they are just, making noise. It won't hold water. But when I look at the inside of me and I realize that, whoa, I've got these potentials, man, I see this light in the inside of me. Whoa, I sense this greatness about me. Whoa, I know that I am different from my other pair. Then, when someone tells me, whoa, do you know that you're great? Immediately, it just synchronizes. There's this synergy. Do you understand? It just links up. It connects. Oh, okay. Do you understand? And then automatically it's just energize me rather. You must never allow the way that people think about you, or feel about you, or treat you to affect you in a negative way. Listen, there is one way to prove to people that I am not who you thought that I was. And I will tell you that way today. It's by building up yourself. It's by grooming up yourself. It's by adding value to yourself. It's by not allowing them to meet you where they left you. The best that you can do for yourself is not allow yourself to stay where they left you. Does that make sense to you? Because oftentimes, right, these things could be divinely orchestrated. Because it could be that the more that they are in your space, the more you will lack focus or lose focus. The more you will not see the good in you. The more you will not realize that, whoa, this is how far I can go. This is how far I can stretch. This is how far I can strive. So sometimes God divinely disconnects you with the people who have been holding you down. Now, holding you most of the times does not necessarily mean that they've been holding you in a bad way. There are people who hold people from advancing, in a bad way, and there are people whom are not just there, and then their motives is to hold you down. Sometimes because you are there, the comfort that you derive being around them will turn around to hinder you from self-realization, from realizing that this is how great that I can be. So God disconnects you from them. God, builds a world, that demarcates you from them. So that, because let me tell you, the best time that a man can find himself is when a man is alone. It's when you are isolated. It's when you are isolated. So the best time of self-discovery is when you are in isolation. That is why you see that some people, when they want to think, when they want to reminisce, when they want to, reflect on things, listen, they go away from people. They go away from all the noise. They go away from all the distraction. Because sometimes the noise might destruct the frequency. The people might destruct the frequency, the flow. So sometimes your moments or your times of loneliness is a time of self-discovery. Is a time of you realizing who you are, where you are meant to be, what you are meant to be doing, and who you are meant to become. Do not want to allow depression take the best of you when people leave you alone. See it that it is a time that God has set for you to realize who you are meant to be. Does that make sense to you? Until when next I see you, my name is Bella Brasi, and I need you to understand that God will never do the things that are already happening to you. That God is only interested to do the things that you want to see amidst of the things that you are seeing. That is why you are never to confess the situation. You are to speak the result and the changes, and the lights that you want to see. Okay, and do not forget that God loves you. It doesn't matter where you go. Listen, He loves you even before you became. And He knew all of the things that you will be doing as you came. And that didn't make Him to change the way that He feels about you. Right? So don't you ever say that you do not deserve His love anymore, because there is nothing that can alter the way that God feels about you. God loves you, and He loves you so very much, and He is mindful of you, and He cares about you. Can you smile now? Can you smile? Can you wake up off that bed and go be the light that you are? Because listen, you have so much that your world wants to, receive from you. Bye.